My church once organized a trade fair event, and basically, people who have businesses just put up whatever they're selling up for on display, and people who come for the event would buy. So I volunteered to, because I did not have a desk, I did not have my own stand or anything to physically sell. So I volunteered to join my friend in his booth, right? So he's into interior decoration and all of those. So he had this other friend who is into diffuser business come, and also she came one of the days because it was a 3 days event. I think she came the day before it ended, and she had some of our diffusers are out on display. They smell so good. I was so intrigued. She makes them herself. And yeah, I just got talking to her and just, asking about her business and stuff. Then I took a video of some of her diffusers because the prettiest things I've ever seen. She literally puts in these flowers and stuff like that inside the bottles, and they were so good. They smelled so good. I was literally drawn to them, so I had to ask. So I took a snap and I sent it to some of my friends on Snapchat, and one of my friends bought, I think, 178,000 worth of the diffusers on the spot just because I sent him that snap. So I was like, ah, cool, that's business for her. I was excited about that, and I collected her bank details, and he sent the money to her. So I grabbed the diffusers and I took it to my friend by myself. Anyways, then I I was just talking to some people after that. I think like one or two people after that, and they were like, "So what did you get?" They asked me, "So what did you get for that?" She was supposed to cut you something like maybe give you a percentage or give you a gift or something. And I was like, it actually did not occur to me to ask her for anything. I wasn't expecting to get anything from her. I I just thought she had her things up on display, and someone wanted to buy, and he bought it, and I got her a customer. Great, but I wasn't expecting anything in return, right? And if they hadn't mentioned that, it literally would not have occurred to me, or it literally would not have come to my mind to think that, oh, she should have given me a percentage or she should have given me a gift for that. Nah, it's not my nature, honestly, to do that. If you wanted to give me something from that, well, that would have been your choice, but I would not coerce you into doing that just because I got my friend to buy um your products that she had up on display, out on display. Anyways, fast forward to sometime last week. I needed something that I know that she is into, and I reached out to this lady. I'm going somewhere, guys. Just stay with me. I reach out to this lady and I tell her that I need her help and her guidance. If she could give me her input and advice, basically, because I wanted to. I'm venturing into something that she already does, and her response was, "I'll give you a call back today after church." It was actually on a Sunday, but she could not call me back. Do you know she texted me back on the following day, which was a Monday, to say, "Hey, are you up to make that call? We can talk now." And I had free time on my hands at that exact moment. She texted me, so I just called her and we got into a conversation. This lady by herself volunteered to put me through the whole process. Mind you, she's not like a friend of mine. She's an acquaintance. She's a friend of my friend that I met once before, and then I met her again for the second time in my whole life on the day of the trade fair. She literally volunteered. She was like, "If you're free tomorrow, I can take you to the market. I can show you around. I can show you some suppliers of the things that you need." She was literally all in, wanting and willing to help me out there and there. So this is my point. Imagine if I had made a fuss, right, about Oh, aren't you going to give me some money out of that money you just made because I brought you to client? At that point, if I had done that, that would have created some kind of, I don't know, weird vibe or something between us. And I would actually feel too awkward to reach out to her at this point when I actually need her. I'm saying all of this to say that sometimes the way life is, it's not about what you can get right now. It's about creating connections that can help you in the future. It's about creating trust. It's about integrity. It's about building your social capital in the most proper way that you can, right? Because if I had um gone all off talking about, didn't you think that you would like, I mean, I did not think it was a big deal until people started telling me that she should have given you something now. If you made her that much on the spot, she should have given you something out of it or something like that. I was like, it did not even occur to me to want to ask her for anything. Like in my mind, it was like, oh, years ago, good for you. But now, fast forward to today, when I actually need her, you wouldn't believe that this same girl took me to the market. She showed me around. She also not only what I was trying to actually venture into, but myself, right? She now introduced me to another business that I'm starting soon and will be launching soon, and more announcements coming up on that. I think I've posted some snippets on about it on my personal page and also on TikTok. More announcements coming on that. I'm excited about that. But I'm saying that now this is a relationship that I am cultivating from where I started. And what did I do? I was able to unintentionally, just from my nature, who I am, right, to leave an impression on her heart. So now it could just be that she's naturally a kind person, right? And she helps people when they need help. I think she's genuinely a kind person because I've interacted with her, and she is a sweetheart. When I tell you this lady is a sweetheart, talk about women raising women, women helping women to rise type of vibe. She is an epitome of that, and she has a hand in a lot of things. She's a businesswoman. She's an interior decorator. She is a event planner. There is nothing that you can call her to do that she would not be willing to do when it comes to her specializations. And she also makes diffusers, and she is teaching me. She's the one, by the way, that's gonna now teach me how to also. She's the one teaching me how to make my own diffusers from scratch, and I'm creating my whole brand out of that. And you guys, I'm going to open a pre-order link really soon. I want you guys to please stun me with messages, and I'm gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna create a Google form, but you can just send me a message and I'll take your details down, and when delivery is set to go, I will let you guys know, and I can get your addresses and send things to you. So more information on that is going to come up, but I just wanted to just say that it's not always about the immediate gratification, but sometimes it's about the delayed gratification that can come from in the most unexpected ways, like this. This lady has been in a very short span of time. She has been one of the most resourceful persons ever. That also with the fact that you should pray for favor, pray that God strategically puts you in places that would grant you favor. It might not be immediately, it might be in the future. You might need that person that you met like a year ago, but because you're able to foster a relationship with that person, you they're able to come to your help in the future. So stop burning bridges. Stop burning bridges. This whole trend of people saying, well, if they're blah blah blah, I'm just gonna cut them off if they're there, if someone is trying to talk to you, maybe to trying to pursue a romantic relationship with you, and you feel like you don't want to be romantically involved with the person, and next thing you just cut them off immediately. No, there are different ways that, except the person is just adamant on being romantically involved with you, but you can still have that person as a contact. You can still be cordial and civil in your relationship with them. As after you have set your boundaries, you don't have to, you know, life is just so huge, guys. Life is just so huge. So don't shortchange yourself and don't limit yourself from what you can potentially gain out of life just because you are too quick to cut people off. You are too snappy, you're too judgmental, you judge a book by its cover. One thing I've also learned to do is not to judge a book by its cover. The person might come up to me and, like, of course we all have our taste in people and stuff like that, and they're asking for something that I can obviously not give to them. Doesn't mean I'm going to be rude to them or I'm going to be mean to them. No, I'm going to tell you where I'm at, but still tell you in the most loving way, not to make you feel inferior or not to make you feel bad. So yeah, be careful how you treat people because you never know how you're going to need them in the future. That's what I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed this little story time. Maybe I'm going to do more of this in the future. Who knows? All right, bye. Ciao.